Hello everybody, this is Dr. Gita Mathai and this is my Health Vibes channel. Today we are going to talk about coaching centers. If you go on the road of any city, you will see lots of banners advertising coaching centers. They have pictures of the students who have attained high ranks in NEET and JEE. The students look sickly, they look pale, they do not look healthy at all, and they look miserable. This coaching culture is ingrained in our country. Right from first standard, parents put their children into tuition centers. They go to the tuition center straight from school and they study there for 2 to 3 hours a day, doing their homework and repeating the subjects that are taught in school. They have no time for physical activity or for play. After that, they come home and they eat and they watch television and then they go to sleep. Once a child reaches a higher class, this is even worse. They are sent to the coaching centers for NEET, JEE and other public exams, and these coaching centers teach them for 2 to 3 hours after school. Some of the schools itself function as coaching centers, do not concentrate on the school curriculum or the public exam, and just start coaching from a very young age, 8th or 9th standard itself. What happens to these children is that they lose the power to reason and think for themselves. They think only in terms of MCQs and they by heart a lot of the answers. So they don't understand the derivation or how the person arrived at that conclusion or that answer. If you look at our country, 70% is now literate and can read and write, and 4.6% of these people are graduates. But whether they're literate, illiterate or graduates, they all want their children to be doctors and engineers. They do not consider the child's talent or the child's capabilities. In order to study and work long hours and get into these professional colleges, there has to be a lot of endurance and physical health. All this suffers because of the coaching culture. 13,000 children committed suicide last year because they could not cope with the tension of the coaching centers and the parents' expectations for them. Some of these children were as young as 13 or 14 years old. The exact number of suicides in our country among school children is not known because many times parents hide the fact that the child committed suicide. Maybe they know it's partly their fault. And then they get a certificate saying the child died from some other causes. Life is difficult for children. Parents don't know whether to put them in CBSE, ISE, metric or state board, which is better for the competitive exam, and then they put them in coaching centers which are not geared towards the syllabus that they've been studying. The child is totally lost. In order to have a healthy child, you must encourage them to go and join sports, because sports teaches you endurance and teaches you to handle failure. Also teaches you to get along with your teammates and gives you essential intelligence for your further progress and success in life. Parents have to realize that being an engineer or a doctor is not the only thing. There are so many other professions, and these options should be pointed out to both the parents and the children. Part of the responsibility lies with the coaching center when they find that a child does not have the talent or the capability for that particular profession, but they don't do that because for them money is the bottom line. Parents should encourage their children to go to a proper school, do the projects and take part in the annual day and other programs so that they develop self-confidence. They must encourage their children from the age of 3 or 4. Make them go up to the terrace and run in a figure of 8 for 30 minutes so that they become healthy. They should encourage them to learn dance and singing and put them in some martial arts. When they learn martial arts, they develop boldness and self-confidence. Please do not think that these activities are going to impact their academic performance negatively. The opposite is the case. Children who have activities like this are able to work against fatigue and are usually more successful in life. Also, please remember that being an engineer or a doctor is not the only option open for today's youngsters. Thank you. This is Dr. Gita Mathai signing off. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe to my Health Vibes channel and press the bell button. The same content is available in Tamil.